here at Jessops' flagship store in Oxford Street at the launch of the Olympus pen. I'm talking to Angela Nicholson, who's the technical editor of Amateur Photographer magazine. Hi, Angela.
Hi there.
What's special about this camera?
Well, the great thing about this camera is that it's got the same size sensor as an Olympus DSLR, but because it hasn't got a mirror in it, it can be much smaller. So it's a very compact camera.
Okay.
And it's, it's easy to operate, and it's also really rugged. It's got a nice chassis, so it's a durable camera, but it's got interchangeable lenses. You can take that lens off and you can swap it for another one. You can put a little tiny pancake lens on, and it's a very versatile tool, basically.
And I've heard one figure associated with it, which is 4/3. I don't understand what that means. Can you tell me a bit more about that?
4/3 is a design system, basically, which it's connected with the size of the sensor, the distance between the sensor and the lens, and also the diameter of the lens mount. So it's quite a complicated thing, but it goes back to the dimensions of the sensor primarily.
I see. And that comes back to what you were saying about having a sort of narrower sort of body to it, and a smaller sort of unit generally.
That's micro 4/3.
Right.
4/3 itself is what Olympus has based its SLR cameras on.
I see.
So they're slightly bigger.
Okay. So if we're able to make these things smaller but still get the sort of full SLR sort of performance, why aren't all cameras like this now?
Well, that's a very good question. It's only recently that we've seen this sort of thing come along.
I see. It's a new technology, full stop.
Yes, it's kind of forgetting or reinventing the camera. It's sort of thinking, well, we don't have to do things in the old way anymore, and we can look at it again and just use digital technology for what it is, rather than trying to insert it into something that's already existing.
Okay. And do you think these represent sort of decent value for money as well?
I think it does, actually. Yes. I mean, it's got a lot of functionality. It's well built, which obviously is worth paying for.
Right.
And I think it's going to be very popular.
Okay. Is there any particular sort of other bits of functionality that have sort of jumped out at you?
Well, obviously for our readers, they want to have the full manual control over the aperture, things like that. The fact that it's live view, so you look at the screen and shoot, is great. It's got a video, HD video, which is ideal, and it's got built-in shake reduction. So if you're a bit jittery and you're taking a shot, it'll freeze the image.
Okay, that's quite handy.
So that's very useful. Yeah. So it's really good in low light.
Okay, so it's not just this sort of clever actual sort of sensor technology; it's the other sort of bits and bobs associated with it.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So that was Angela Nicholson, technical editor of Amateur Photographer magazine, at the launch of the Olympus pen.